Fucking Knuckles!
I didn't unmute. Knuckles.
It's Fuckles.
Knuckles.
Oh my god, Amy, hi!
Yeah, Amy's here too.
Oh my god.
I've got a...
My most important girl ever.
Yes, she is. So, get this blue fuck out of here. She's not involved. It's all about Amy and Knuckles. The only characters ever that matter. Alright. So, because the music that's currently playing is a Knuckles and Rouge mix, we're gonna start with the Knuckles and Rouge set. Because,
Makes sense to me.
yeah,
Because why the hell not?
let me know how volume levels are, by the way. I'm not used to just having music being in the only thing I have to worry about audio mixing. Oh, you know what I forgot to do that would be helpful for this stream, just in general, so that you guys are seeing the same way that I am, is this, maybe? So that when I look at it the right way... you know,
now the text is mirrored.
well, not if I do this, too. Whoosh!
Whoa!
Yeah, so this should hopefully be better. Also, I'm gonna pick you guys up for a second. Whoa!
Put me down!
Yeah, this is a little less disorienting, I think.
All right.
Nope. Okay.
Better. I think that's better. Is that better?
Should be.
Whoop, ah! You cannot see my pants. No, that's worse.
Pants are forbidden.
All
At least you're wearing pants.
Step 3, remove pants! God, hitting for Sunrising is so good. Speaking of killer voice acting, though, I've been playing, if you can imagine this, in the Sonic stream. I've been playing a lot of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and one of the characters I've had a lot of fun with is Silver. I almost just said the voice actor's name, because that's the segment I'm going to talk about. And Silver's new voice is Bryce Papenbrook, who I know best as Tiz from Bravely Default. Although he is in fucking everything, so you could really say I know him best from actors. Blank, and you'd be correct. And it's...
I have to know though. Does he say it's no use when he loses?
He does, actually. It's very cute.
Incredible.
And it's like a whole bunch of different deliveries, too. It's like, oh, it's no use. Or something like that after he gets last place or something. It's very cute. But one thing that's really funny is that you hear Bryce Papenbrook as Silver just say, "Yeehaw!" Which made me think that he was voiced by, I can't remember the name of the voice actor, but he voices Raz and Invader Zim. But you know the guy.
Oh, I can never remember his name either.
Yeah, I know, it's killing me. But, but it made me think that it was him for a second. But no, it's just very funny because I know Bryce Papenbrook as Tiz, and Tiz is a country bumpkin who never says that. Which is very funny that I immediately placed that. Let me reposition my lamp a little bit.
Richard Horvitz.
Richard Horvitz, that's it.
Good old Richie.
Didn't even have to look that up.
I'm good at lighting. The best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't know. Yeah, nice Mega Blocks you got there. Oh, of course, Rouge gets to be packed in with the Master Emerald. That
She already stole it.
that was rude.
No, it was Rouge.
Somehow worse. Do you guys prefer? Do you guys? I don't know if you guys remember this. I barely remember it because I was in a COVID-induced haze at the time. But when I built the Atari 2600 on stream, I had a digital version of the. Yeah, Dachi caught on to how rude that was. But oh no, never mind. I did take your emeralds. They're right here. Yeah, Dachi got the Emerald Shrine, but not the Master Emerald. So I did take your emeralds. Yeah. There's this weird little like wedge on the bottom. Like, look at that.
Oh. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's there so that you can slot it into.
Yeah,
a
but it's like
piece.
not a standard like ball joint or like rod joint or anything. It just looks weird. It's very cool.
Yeah, it's typical for Lego.
Yeah. But yeah, the reason why that is, I've talked about this in previous Sonic streams where I'm talking about the Legos, the Lego sets that they do. Specifically, they have a tendency to do something where they put exclusive figures in sets that would not otherwise be very noteworthy. Most specifically, one that comes to mind for me is like there's a Lego Shocker set that my younger brother got. And it was like Spider-Man on a bike. And it's like, okay, cool. Spider-Man doesn't use a bike. Music is kind of loud. Let me turn that down. It might also just be that I'm a little quiet because the microphone's not exactly in an easy spot for me. You know what? I can do this. Adjust it like that, and then turn it back up to where it was here. Okay. Here's Rouge. She's gonna hang out over here.
Got
Never
a
mind.
snitch named Rouge.
That's her shiny rock. Spider-Man has definitely used a bike at some point or another. Oh, you know what I should do? I should take the shiny rocks. God, this sax solo is...
One of my favorite pieces of trivia is that Spider-Man is the reason that tokusatsu shows like Power Rangers have giant robots. He was the first
Yeah.
when they adapted him to.
Yeah.
They adapted him to Japan.
Yeah, Knuckles having a mech is not... Yeah, but there's also been a ton of Lego sets where it's like a mech build. And just to have an excuse to have a Lego figure, or like an exclusive minifigure. And that's not something that really bothers me at this point, because if you're collecting plastic, you gotta understand that the company has to make money somehow off of collectors. And a lot of people will just buy sets for a minifigure and then resell the set for cheap without the minifigure. And that's just part of the hobby. And you can also just get the piece separately if you are so inclined, because it is just a green brick. Well, I don't think they're pretty exclusive, but they should have made a Japanese Spider-Mech set. That would go hard. Or they have been making some sets that are based off of the Spider-Verse movies, because I know they have one with the Spot in it. I think it'd be really cool if they made one. If they made Penny's Spider-Mech that she uses.
Hell yeah.
That'd be cute.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I was started asking this question earlier and then didn't finish the thought. But I back when I did
Finish the thought, Clueless.
Yeah, finish that thought. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that sometimes depending on the brand, sets can be really pricey. But yeah, what I was gonna say was, back when I built the Atari, I used a PDF version of the instructions and had a copy just on the screen. Would you guys prefer that, or do you like the paper book?
I think the paper books.
We got the paper one set up here already.
Yeah. It's also the Atari is also was a much bigger set that took up more desk space, so I didn't have as much real estate to work with.
Yeah.
So yeah, paper one's fine. But yeah, price per piece is another way that you can really that can be indicative of a set's qualities, I guess, or like how fans view it. And a lot of the branded sets in particular are getting way more expensive because of the licensing stuff. Like there's one Lego Star Wars set from that has the character Nubs. Nubs.
That's a Star Wars name, all right.
Nubs. Just need to let that sink in for a second. Nubs, who looks like a blue fucking koala bear. Also, this is a really nice, like, magenta brick. I like that. Pink and magenta bricks are pretty rare, but I like this shade. It's really fun. But there's a Lego set with Nubs in it. Gotta let that breathe every time just to make sure you guys understand exactly how stupid that name is. Anyway, there's a set with this character in it that has one of the most egregious...
Say it again.
What
Say
was
it
the name
again.
I forgot.
Nubs.
Right.
Yeah. So in this set, it has this super egregious piece to price ratio, and it's really frustrating because it's a pretty popular character, because Nubs is a very popular character with kids. Like, if you look at him, he's like, yeah, that's a marketable, like, character for kids. But he's also from the Star Wars equivalent of Sesame Street, which is really funny to me as a whole that exists, because it's like a kid-friendly Star Wars thing, right? But the thing about Star Wars is one half of the title is the word war. So, like, if you're gonna make a non-violent children's show about Star Wars, what do you do with that? The answer is not much. It's...
You make it about Ewoks.
I mean, that's pretty much what Nubs is. The one bit of lore that Nubs has is that his race is... Yeah, I'm stopping with that. But the one bit of lore that the character has is that his race is very rare, and there's one mural that there is of a... Also, the show about Padawans, we all know what happens to those. Well, the good news is that the show in question happens, like, thousands of years before the prequel trilogy does, which means that, fortunately, Nubs has been excluded from the genocide against the Padawans.
He's been dead for centuries.
Yeah. Oop. Also, shout out to Patty Proof's Knuckles and Rouge mix that they have here for picking a Sonic Battle remix by Tud.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that because I did not recognize it.
Isn't he only like 800? Yoda is like believed to be like 900 by the time that he dies in Return of the Jedi.
Believed to be. He says it outright.
Does he? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but
When
Yoda's also
900
known to
years
lie
old,
about
you
Yeah,
reach
Yoda's
because you
also
will not.
known to lie. That's the other thing.
This is true.
He spends the entire time that the first interactions between Luke pretending to be senile, just to fuck with him, and assault R2-D2.
Oh.
Side note: I read
Very
one time,
funny in retrospect because they both know exactly who the other is.
Well, no, they don't. R2-D2 doesn't. Yoda does. R2-D2 had his memory wiped. They say so at the end of the movie.
no, he never did.
Did
That was
R2 as
C-3PO.
well?
R2 never had his memory wiped.
Well, okay, I don't know if it was explicitly stated that way, but in the movie, it said like Bail Organa says wipe them specifically, which is
No, he specifically says only C-3PO.
does he? Whatever.
Yep.
We gotta go back this up now.
All right, I'm gonna go grab my Blu-ray and hook up my PS4 and just do a bootleg Star Wars movie night stream. 3PO is non-binary, clearly. That's clearly what the answer is. Respect his pronouns, Dachi says, immediately backpedaling on the gag. Look at her, she stole the
His
gem.
pronouns
His
are
pronouns
she, her.
are they, them!
Old I am not, only 50 I am.
Wikipedia does agree with much that R2 kept his memories.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess because he can't talk.
Well, but it's been established that characters that are regularly around droids can usually just grow to understand them pretty fluently. Well, if not fluently, it's more like they're just talking to their cat, and it's like the cat will make like a indignant meow, and then they're just like, yeah, okay, I get that, R2, but like we gotta make a move to the Dagobah system, and he's like, and then they're just like, yeah, well, fuck you too, sir. We gotta make that drive because the ghost told me to. Which, by the way, R2-D2 could not see Ben in any of the scenes on Dagobah, which just makes that retroactively hilarious because he's just like seeing Luke talk to no one.
Sounds about right.
There was. That was
great, more Jedi shit.
Yeah. That was not an episode of the Clone Wars. That was just in the movie. That was in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
But also, I have seen most of the Clone Wars show. That does not happen. Not everyone can see. No, it's only Force-sensitive things. That's the reason they're Force ghosts, not just ghosts. The underside of Knuckles' headpiece looks really fucking cursed. Like a partially peeled octopus.
Yeah, the expanded universe material gets kind of iffy with that, but as far as I'm aware, in the movies, only Force sensitives are ever shown actually interacting with ghosts.
I know not everyone's huge on the change in the special editions of Star Wars for many reasons, most of which are very valid, but I always liked that Hayden Christensen was comped in at the end of Return of the Jedi. Just from a familiarity standpoint of like, we actually recognize that guy and not, who the hell's that other guy appearing next to Obi-Wan and Yoda? I mean, like, you can pretty easily intuit who it is, but like, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't look like him in the other suit. I don't know. Also, for as middling as the Ahsoka show is, everyone that worked on it was so excited that Hayden Christensen got to wear the actual Darth Vader suit. And like, I think there was a...
For the second time ever.
Yeah. There's an Ahsoka show. This means Shadow can be an Animal Crossing? Actually, yes. No, that's not what that means. But I did see the Lego Animal Crossing stuff. That's one of the reasons that I wanted to do this stream tonight. I was thinking about it. Look at him. The gloves look better than I really would have expected them to, honestly. Like, they looked good in the pictures, but, like, in person they also look good, and I think they don't look goofy. We're getting Resident Evil amiibos?
What?
What? Was that a typo, or did I miss something in the Nintendo Direct? What?
Incredible.
Was that in the Direct, and I'm just shitting myself? Or was that
This
revealed
might have gotten
elsewhere?
announced today.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
You like, try and find like a direct sort of an IGM article.
Anyway, yeah, seeing that there was an official Lego crossover in Animal Crossing now is like, well, okay, sure, but what?
I mean, there are Lego Animal Crossing sets, and so they just kind of did the inverse of putting Lego in Animal Crossing instead of bringing Animal Crossing to Lego.
Yeah.
Side note, the Lego Animal Crossing sets are very cute. They're very childish, like they're very clearly like more like play sets rather than display pieces, but I think that that's good. Because a lot of people forget with Lego sets based on like popular children's properties is that they should be like play sets as well as they are collector's things, and I think the Sonic sets do a good job of striking that balance. And Star Wars sets really have, sometimes they strike a balance and other times they're just like, who is this for? Like the Rebuild the Galaxy ones, which is based on an animated show, a Lego Star Wars animated show specifically, not like a Lego animated, not a Star Wars animated show, but a Lego Star Wars animated show. It's based on that, and they have shit like Darth Nubs, and also Darth Jar Jar, and a bunch of hypotheticals in it, and you know that's fun and all, but because they're all exclusive minifigures in them, because the whole idea is that it's like a weird what if type situation, so these figures are rarely going to be in print. Because of that, they tend to be really expensive, which is, when they're designed for like play, it's very, it feels antithetical to the same thing. It's like, I know there are collectors out there that are losing their fucking mind over Darth Nubs and Darth Jar Jar, because yes, they did make Darth Jar Jar in the Rebuild the Galaxy series, which I think is
Fucking incredible.
that's actually great.
I remember when that was a meme.
Yeah. Was. That's one of my favorite lines in all of Toy Story 2. Is like, Buzz, I was a yo-yo. Was. As if he's like, I was crazy. Yeah, was crazy. Toy Story 2 is such a good movie. I want to rewatch it soon. I think about individual moments from that movie from time to time, and just think about just how good it is and how much it kind of influenced my line of thinking as a kid, when it came to being just little, like in terms of understanding conflicts between people that are friends, and I think that's good. Or maybe that's just because I grew up Catholic and I'm used to looking for messages for kids in everything. But also, messages in kids media is also baked into things. It's not always as transparent as the end of the VeggieTales episode telling you what the message is, which even then, a lot of the VeggieTales episodes are like actually like good morals, and they always end off with saying like, you are special, and that's good. That's not just like, I'm just nostalgic for VeggieTales. Toy Story 2 aged so well. Exactly. I forget where the meme is from, but I remember way back when Quiplash was like first a thing, when CATV was first playing it, there was a line where it was crop circles, like the one message that you didn't expect to see a crop circle saying, and one of them was Toy Story 2 was okay. And I don't remember if that was a reference to a comic with a crop circle making that meme, or if the other one was a reference to him or something, but I don't know. Every time I read, but when I first read it, I didn't know it was referring to another meme, so I was just like, does someone in this stream think that Toy Story 2 is just okay? I'll fucking fight them. Fuck ass aliens.
Aliens with bad taste.
Did you guys have a favorite animated movie growing up?
A Goofy movie.
A Goofy
When I
movie's
was
a good
little,
choice.
I watched that basically every day.
Lilo and Stitch.
Based.
101 Dalmatians for me.
That's a really cozy one. Objectively speaking, it's probably not one of the best Disney movies out there, but it's just such a cozy and lovingly made film that I don't give a shit. And it also gave us Cruella de Vil. So, like...
She doesn't scare you, no evil thing will.
See, I told you this was gonna be a spooky spooky stream. But you know what we should have done? We should have done one of those dog shit N64 102 Dalmatian games. I say games plural as if there's more than one. I think there's only one. But I remember that was one of Ark's childhood games, and it was very funny. Oh shit, I gotta do 2 of these. Fuck, I gotta go back. Hearing this reminds me, though, I need to do an addendum to my vocal tier list stream. There's a couple of songs I want to move around, because after thinking about it, I was like, I talked about this very positively during the stream, and then didn't put it where I think it should have been. So when we stream Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I will have new assets for that, and I will be ranking all of the songs in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, as well as making some adjustments to the tier list. Because there are so many vocal songs in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, it's not just the title theme. Every fucking track has, like, a final lap version, and a lot of those have lyrics or, like choir chants or whatever, and a lot of the ones with choir chants don't just stick to chanting, like in the sports stadium, like, theme in Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. It's not just that. No, there are some with actual lyrics in them, which makes it frustrating for me, because now I need to parse what the lyrics are, because I'm just very particular about that. But God. Also,
God, I love the Scarlet and Violet gym theme.
The very subtle change.
No,
but
wait. I said Scarlet and Violet. I meant Sword and Shield. I actually really do not like the Scarlet and Violet gym theme.
I like it. I don't think that the final verse of the Scarlet and Violet theme is as good, but it is a good.
The Scarlet
little
and
finale.
Violet gym theme is good if you didn't get the glitch where it only plays like.
I thought that was only
10%
for the
of
final.
the
that's
song.
the
only
Elite
for
Four
the
theme.
Elite Four.
Was it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even then, the
It
opening
was caused
to
by a
the-
memory leak. If you left the game on for too long without shutting the console off, only using sleep mode.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
so
I
well
got
made.
that one.
Scarlet and
I
Violet
remember
was so
thinking when I was going, oh wow, they're really going real
I
min
love
with the
Scarlet
music
and
here.
Violet.
It's an interesting choice. Not sure if I like it.
I love Scarlet and Violet. I wish that they didn't release in the state that they did. Oh, Arvin, my poor boy. Genuinely get a little bit teary-eyed when I think about the finale of Scarlet and Violet.
A lot of that
outside.
game's
Our
fairly mid, but the whole ending seems fantastic.
Yeah.
God,
just
yeah.
the culmination of all of your journeys
Best Pokemon's
together.
ever done.
Yeah. But before
Also,
I forget to
I
mention
find it hilarious that you meet Arvin, and then it's like it's incredibly obvious that this kid has some kind of fucked up dark secret, and then you
And
learn
then you
this
just find
fucked
out
up
that it's
dark
just
secret
his
is his
dog.
dog is sick,
and then you're just
and
like,
then you
"Oh,
learn he really does have a fucked up dark secret.
Yeah. A very subtle change that I'm going to mention now. The disc pieces for Lego used to have a little cross in the middle rather than a little circle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so now because they changed that design a while ago, you can use the center stud joint in the middle to,
Yay!
yeah, very subtle things like that that improve the applicability of different pieces, and I think that that's... Lego is filled with, like, such talented engineers. It's not fucking fair. I love that this is the way they tell you to attach them. Fucking stanced up.
Stance!
Me when I fucking get you.
Was this a remix of Mystic Ruins?
Are you at 3129?
I think so. I think so.
Oh, you're at 32 something. Yeah, that's a Mystic Ruins remix. Where I'm at in the video that's playing on stream, it's just finishing up Flying the Freedom. Knuckles mech
okay,
pussy
so I'm just
attack.
a little bit ahead.
Yeah, this particular mix by Patty Proof, this remix of Mystic Ruins is by Natsu Fuji.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on the Scarlet Violet gym theme exactly.
I like it.
It's like somebody listened to how fucking awesome the Sword and Shield gym theme was. That yeah, I can do that, and then did not know how to do that.
Me at all of the fucking Yeek 1.0 music. That's genuinely what it feels like. I'm sorry, Andrew Allenson, but he's not gonna fucking watch this. What am I talking about? I don't need to be sorry for anything. He does have some bangers. Unfortunately, I do not particularly want to stick around for them. I do have a genuine affection for the Bongos battle theme, though, at this point. It's so dumb. You will not catch it in any of my stream music mixes anytime soon, though. I can tell you that much. Andrew Allenson did compose some of the music. Not all, but he did do some of it. I don't know... I know that there was a bunch of new music composed for the 1.5 update, but I have no idea how much of it was Andrew Allenson and how much was new guest composers that were brought in. Clue, what if Neo Cortex had Clueless Anonymous on his forehead instead of the N? I think that would just raise more questions. Like, how the fuck did you manage to fit a compound word like that on your fucking forehead?
Very precise magic marker.
I had to be very, very careful at the tattoo artist. It's not exactly one of those things where you can just write big ass Y, big ass A, slim R, tiny little D. All right, second row, big ass S, big ass A.
Oh, you're over. Okay, okay. I was trying to
Big
figure out
ass
what you were
R!
going for there.
Shit! Yard Sard. Alright, we're going with Yard Sard. It's one of my favorite memes. I think this is vaguely related to Knuckles, because I was thinking about it earlier with the Aquatic Mine thing when I was playing. But I think one of the other videos that was sent to me on that same day, when I was like, hey, I'm feeling a little bummed out, send me some silly memes that you think I'd like. No, it was a different day, but I was also feeling stressed about it. I was stressing out because of the yard sale stuff that I was trying to prepare for. And Nada sent me a clip from, I assume, a YouTube poop that they had found where it was Woody waking up and seeing the sign outside, and he's saying, "Yard sword! Yard sword! Wake up, wake up, wake up! There's a yard sword outside! Yard sword!" And I think about that all the goddamn time.
I think I need to find that.
I don't even know if it's still up anymore, is the thing.
Yard sword!
Yard sword! There's something about reversing syllables or just replacing syllables with the wrong ones in a sentence that just tickles my brain.
It reminds me, I was out at a restaurant a while back. They were playing music over the. They were playing music over the radio, and they got to "You're gonna go far, kid."
Oh,
and
yeah.
I had to know how the fuck they were going to censor that line, and they just reversed the word.
Oh,
It was hilarious.
There's a Tom Fox has
So
a
dance, Rugov dance.
Tom Fox has a button on whatever voice filter thing that he uses for his streams where it will just play back whatever he says. Presumably, like, when he pushes the button, it'll do that, and then he'll release the button, and then it'll just play whatever he said into it backwards. And it's so fucking funny. And I kind of want to know how to do it, because it's so... It just comes out of nowhere, and it's just... It makes the YTP section of my brain go burr. Oh, I told you this stream was gonna be spooky. We're listening to Pumpkin Hill. That's you know it's a spooky stream. I've lost all useful things to say. I just took a moment to just vibe to the fucking music. This is such a clever
You can't listen to this and not just vibe to it for a bit.
This is such a clever use of the angled slope piece, or like the little angular adjustment thing. The fact that the default version of it has holes so that you could insert like a bar piece into it. That's just something that some of their bricks have, but they use that to look like the buckle on the top of Knuckles' shoe. It's such clever little use.
Oh!
Hi Vivo, I'm doing all right. We're building some Legos tonight. This is my excuse for a Halloween stream, I suppose. I do.
Legos are pretty scary.
Yeah.
Like, what if
Yeah,
you
have
step
you seen the
on
price
that
tag?
hurts.
Plastic waste. Woo! No. Legos are all recyclable. And honestly, you're more likely to find them. Sorry, just looking at this thing stanced up like this is fucking killing me. This one set? Are you talking about this particular set, or are you talking about any, like, a specific set that you've got in mind? Because there are a couple sets that I probably could put on the little throne thing down below, because no one will ever look at them, but, over there, Knuckles' legs. Specific set. Nice. The Pumpkin Hill video you sent me the other night was really good. Washed away the feeling I saw that fuck-ass air ride thing or something. Yeah. There's a very good video. I'm gonna find the link for it real quick. But there's a very excellent video breaking down the level design of Pumpkin Hill. And by, what's the name of the channel? Ajakes. Ajakes. It's a very good video. Lucia Separatist MTT. Hang on, I'm gonna look that up real quick, because I think I know which one that is. Oh, yeah, that one. The big blue thing. Fun fact, hang on, I'm gonna show my hand a little bit. How far at this guy. Old ass 2001 MTT. I don't have any of the droids in there, and it's also extremely dusty. Like, watch this. Oh, that was awful.
I can see that on camera.
That was also a mistake, by the way. So that's also because it's on like a super high shelf, so not easy to dust. But this was something that I had growing up, and it's very nostalgic for me. Even though, at first blush, it is just a big brown rectangle. Dust your room. I did finish the build. I'm working on it. Don't worry. Yeah, this one's got.
I do like the design of those things.
Yeah.
My cousin had a huge one when we were little that opened up and you could actually put all the droids inside. The sections would come out.
Yep. Yep, that one has an insert for it as well. Alright. I do have a couple of sets in my room. I do have to limit the number of Legos that I can bring into my home, just because I already have a lot, and I don't need too many more to flood the things, and I don't have the shelf space for them anymore. So, but I also have the brilliant idea of disassembling them and putting them away so I can rebuild them later and enjoy them that way, because it turns out I really like the experience of building Legos as well as just having them on display.
That's half the fun.
Yeah, Clue does these things and expect these speed builds. Just fucking play the stream at like 9 times speed, and I look like I'm in one of the Lego games. Like, I do find those videos fascinating, though. Part of me wishes that my microphone was sensitive enough to hear the little, like, satisfying clicks of bricks going together, but that would be so annoying, because every stream you would hear my keyboard of doing every little thing, and that'd be fucking annoying.
I mean, going for like noise suppression on, or like that's more of a Discord thing than a spawn stream thing that I think about for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean there is also just some built-in like noise gate in most microphones on Windows, to my understanding. I think that's how a lot of your stuff gets eaten on Discord sometimes, Dragoni.
Discord does have a
specific
noise suppression so that I turn off, and that becomes a regular problem.
Yeah. I was watching back the you gotta get a little younger to get a little older. That's a really good phrase. But yeah, there was but there was a moment, because I was rewatching the Hamtaro streams the other day, because I was feeling nostalgic, and also because Dachi was doing that, and then that reminded me of it, so I went and did that. Because of that reminder, I was watching. There's one moment where Dragoni is voicing Bog, the jungle hamster, and he does this big like Tarzan scream when he first comes in. And Dragoni reads the line, and it goes like, "Ah!" And then we're all laughing because that's just what what noise suppression does. Who's this track? Holy Summit Crater from Sonic Battle. I really need to play Sonic Battle. I'm a GBA fiend, and I love the Sonic games, so like it's really freaking inexcusable that I don't have more knowledge about Sonic Battle.
Sonic Battle's a GBA game?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's also the only fighting game the franchise has to its name.
You know, aside from...
Oh, yeah, duh. The fighters. Sonic the Fighters is also just goofy fun.
I was thinking of Sonic the Fighters.
Yeah. Perfectly reasonable, honestly.
I mean, like, I don't remember the GBA having a lot of like 3D graphics like that.
Yeah. It's nifty. Yeah, the what's the name of it? the isometric perspective that that battle has is pretty fun. Unfortunately, that does mean that the hit detection has to be good, and it is not all the time.
Yeah.
There's a Some Call Me Johnny's review of I think it was in a video where it was just reviewing a bunch of Sonic spin-off games at once, including like a Return to Sonic Shuffle and a couple other ones. But it was in a review of that where he talked about how the Sonic series kind of has a problem with spin-offs where it hesitates to try the same thing again, because like in the am I supposed to apply a bar on both sides of this thing? Making sure I'm not skipping a step. Nope, just one. That's a little weird, but okay. Shovel Knight being in Crypt of the Necrodancer? I did. I watched that just before stream started. Oh yeah, this one is Angel Island Anthem by Breton Boy and Sine Wave Fox.
Yeah.
It's a fun one. I'm blaming Patty Proof if this gets caught for content ID on like Spotify or something, but also I don't care. I did see the Crypt of the Necrodancer thing in that announcement trailer. When I saw the when I saw it, it said feature like all your favorite music, and I was like, yeah, well, I don't see the price of doing business anywhere immediately present, so it's not all my favorite music. just thinking snarkily to myself, like, I'm funny. I am not. Why do you watch this shit? That reminds me, I submitted my piece for the BGSO arrangement for next season, and so now I'm going to be starting on the season after that, until I need to do revisions if it is selected. But what that entails is arranging my piece for Wet is the internal name for the theme, because we're funny. Wet. And where the fuck? I fucked up. Hang on. I just gave his other hand 2 thumbs. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, so my piece for that season is going to be The Price of Doing Business. Theme from The Iron Whale from Spectre of Torment, because oh my god, that is my favorite piece from... It's so good. I can't even put into words how much I love that piece. There you are. Misplaced the piece for a second because I realized that I was missing one. But yeah,
Is Thumbs one of Knuckles' cousins from from his ridiculous family tree?
Yeah, oh my god.
Probably.
God, I hope not. After having reading the Archie comic, or not the Archie comics, the IDW comics, it really does make me just, like, thank God that the Archie comics stopped. Like, that might seem, like, kind of cruel to fans that liked those, but, like, genuinely, the Archie comics...
Sometimes fans that like things are wrong.
Yeah, genuinely, sometimes the Archie comics were just so fucking convoluted, and not in a fun way, just kind of in a ridiculous way, and also a Ken Penders like thinly veiled religious allegory way, and that's not fun. That's just kind of weird, especially when it's tied to such a massive franchise like Sonic the Hedgehog, when no
Knuckles
other
Christ
Sonic
allegory was
media
the best
is
part
like...
of Archie.
My favorite part of the Bible is when Jesus' body was put in the microwave for 30 seconds on high, and then he came out after 3 days. Shout out to Patty Proof's mix for putting Rouge's theme from Sonic X in this mix, by the way. What a pull.
Huh.
I need to watch Sonic X. I watched it a bit when I was a kid, but never often enough that it really left a larger... Like, I never really got a grander understanding of bigger plot elements. And I never saw Shadow, so that upset me
I just
enough.
Caught it every once in a while when it was on. I went, oh, hey, that's from the game I just played.
Mm-hmm. Who's that green girl? What?
Yeah,
Like,
basically.
Yeah.
I missed the entire first half of that arc.
Honestly, it's really funny how much of Sonic X that I have seen basically feels like you're watching a Kingdom Hearts cutscene where you're seeing the events of a Sonic game play out, but there's a random anime boy with brown spiky hair there also.
Yes!
Like, that is pretty much exactly what it feels like. It's really uncanny.
You just look kind of like Sora now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's the part that really throws me off the most. I'm just like, what the fuck? Who's this twink?
Yeah,
Also,
that show was like half of my exposure to Sonic as a kid. It was that and Adventure 2. That's it until I was like in college.
And then I happened. What year did you graduate college again, Jeroni? I forget if it was pre or
2020.
post. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I forget if
Like,
it was pre or post.
Pre-COVID
COTV.
by a matter of days.
Yeah. Fucking dodged a bullet with that one. Yeah, I was in my junior year of college when COVID hit. So, you know, that was fun. Thank you, Dachi, for Yub Yub, the Ewok Cupid. What the fuck? Why is it
Yub
from...
Yub, the Ewok Cupid.
Why is it from Star Wars The Black Series? I imagine that's a series of, like, figure? Or, like, a figure... like, series of, that's just... It's just such an unfortunate name. It just reminds me of that one Spider-Man meme where it's just like, get Spider-Man! And then it cuts to everyone looking around, and then they edit it so that, I forget what the name of that particular Miguel is just like, Miles the Black One! And it's like, why did you say it like that, bro?
No, like his suit.
Yeah. You know, the way that he enunciates it in the meme, and also the way that I just enunciated it, reminded me of this one sketch where it's like, we are. It's like three guys in this big
The black
like,
three-headed monster. Yeah,
yeah,
I was thinking the same
black
thing.
three-headed monster.
That's a fun sketch, yeah.
The way that he says it every time, it's like he chooses a different bold font every time. Manages to pronounce black with an E and an A and an I all at the same time. extra studs. With a shooter that fires studs, which will inevitably lose the studs.
No.
I lost the stud. Where did it go? Oh no, my stud.
Studs be doing that.
Where actually are you, tiny bastard? I don't want the cats sneaking into my room and eating you.
The cats would never venture into my room. They're fucking terrified. We're cat sitting for my brother right now. Wobbert and Spice are the cutest fucking things ever. But god damn it, Wobbert, you keep eating your food too fast and spitting it up everywhere.
How old is Whopper?
I don't know. We don't know because he was a stray.
Okay.
Yeah, they were both rescues.
Okay, usually as they get older and they start, like, dealing with kidney problems, they tend to puke more.
The reason that we suspect that he has, or that he does that kind of thing is because they were strays, they would not know when, like, their next meal would be coming, so they'd be eating way too fast, kind of thing, and...
But he's not, like, visibly old.
No, he's
Okay.
pretty young. It's gonna bother me until I find this fucking thing, hang on. Ah! God, my desk is fucking dusty. Dachi, tell me to dust my room again. Funny because we just had the cleaning woman come by today and dust and everywhere, but you'll never guess where I found it.
Where?
It was sitting on my lap. Somehow managed to bounce back and land on my pants.
Impressive.
I mean, it is tiny and super light, so... Yo, Jeeves, can you make me a Legos? No! I don't think I will, Lego instructions, actually, after that happened. Honestly, though, studs as a projectile are like, not a bad idea at all, in terms of, like, you don't have to worry about if they get lost, because they are just studs. But also, I don't like having things fire and not know where they go. Like, it would always bother me as a kid if a Nerf dart fell behind the cabinet or something like that. I still
When we moved out, we were still digging up Nerf darts from random places.
Oh, God, those get everywhere.
The Fetch Attorney Turnablair? What?
Oh no.
That sounds awesome! I'm gonna have to watch that later. Rebuild the world. That's an adorable little sea turtle. Win! It
You're
says
a winner.
you could win, but the you could is very hard to see with the lighting as it is. And even then, it just, all you see is win! If you haven't seen that video, then your grandchildren are gonna need grandchildren lawyers. Alright, I will watch that after stream. Thank you, Josh. Very cool. Well, that's set number 1 done. And the mix is just about done, so I'm gonna make my own mix real quick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nachi, was that you trying to follow what I was doing with typing?
Knock!
Knock!
Knock, mod! Gift!
No! Alright, well, next is... Early girl. And also this red dude.
And Egg Robo.
Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. And all those other people I don't care about. Hi, but Amy.
Yeah. I like how, I think you described yourself this way once, Quark, but you said you're not a Sonic fan, but you are an Amy fan.
Oh yeah. I've only played like one Sonic game and I didn't even beat it.
Yep, and then you sent it to me, so I could beat it.
Yeah.
And I haven't done that yet.
I got stuck on the Rule
Oh, there
5
you go.
boss. I couldn't figure out what to do.
I stole your set. So despite the fact that these are both brand new and still in the packaging, all of the sets that we're building tonight were stuff that I bought off of Mercari secondhand. So someone didn't want to build these because they just bought them for their collection and then decided, never mind. And saved me a little bit of money, which is good because now I can use that money to buy new Lego sets like the Lego Game Boy, because I have no impulse control. Sorry, what was that?
I can use that money to buy more scraps.
I could.
Valid point. You always use more scrumps.
Money can be used to buy many scrubs. Set number 2. The new Eggman set is really good, yeah. Alright, I don't have a playlist that I can link for my co-hosts, so if you want to listen to more music, just search up Amy themes. 'Cause that's what I'm listening to right now. This is such a fun
Follow
piece.
me 1 hour.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, this is such a fun piece to introduce. This little skirt piece. Like I don't know if it was made specifically for Amy, but it seems pretty useful for a lot of designs. So. Sit down, Amy. Have a seat.
He's chilling.
Jay chillin'. Yeah, one of the things I mentioned earlier about wanting to do like an update to the vocal tier list, one of the things is I'm definitely moving Follow Me further up, because the fact that I left it in B tier is upsetting.
Still not one of my favorite Sonic songs.
Yeah, well, get over it. Make your own fucking tier list.
Fine, maybe I will.
I'll make my own tier list with blackjack and hookers. There's a video that I watched at one point. I don't remember what it was, but they did that reference multiple times, and each time they just YouTube pooped the clip together in a different way. So he's just like, I'll build my own casino with blackjack and hookers, or just like in the second time it's like with hookers, and just various simple edits like that just made me laugh, because they never made it the actual full line, which is just very silly. I I like how this little catapult has its own dedicated rounded green chunk.
Chunk.
Rouge, watch out! Amy's gonna shoot you out of the fucking sky! With grapes! I love that that's the projectile that they chose, because grapes canonically are one of Knuckles' favorite foods.
Yeah, that's totally on purpose.
No, that's literally what they did. Grapes, because there are grapes growing on Angel Island.
Ah.
There's a fucking reference to Tails' favorite food being mint. Of course they're gonna have references like that. Like
That is such a strange thing to have be your favorite food.
What, grapes?
No,
Mint.
mint.
Yeah, a little bit. I think it's just his favorite snack, I think is the idea.
Yeah.
But, like, Knuckles' favorite food being grapes makes a ton of sense, considering he grew up alone on a fucking island. He didn't have, a grocery store for his favorite food to be, like, Hershey's chocolate bar or something like that. It's like, what? I'm so glad Amy's famous grape launcher is in this set. You know what that reminds me of? Cuckies. Yeah, that's what the chickens are called. Actually, is Cucky in this set? What is the animal that comes out of the badnik? No, it's yeah, it's
Yes, there really is a chicken small animal whose name is Cucky.
Pocky. Yeah, is the name of the pig. Yeah, it was so funny in Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog reading the text, like deep fried Cucky, and then W was just like no, because she recognized it as the animal guy, but just reading that the lines there was just like huh. Also, didn't even acknowledge this. I have 2 Knuckles now.
Holy, most people have more than
2
two.
I have
Knuckles
10.
and
Damn!
Knuckles.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize that! You have Knuckles right here. Holy shit! Alright, this is one of those sets that's gonna be a little hard to keep all the pieces in one area. Definitely better than when I was a kid, where I would open all of the bags all at once and just dump them in a fucking tray. I was not very intelligent with my building techniques. Nor did I need to be, because I was like 10.
Its name is fucking Cucky!
It's so good. It still chuffs me to this day that the end of Sonic and the Black Knight is My Sweet Passion coming in as Amy's chasing Sonic down with her fucking hammer because he stood her up for a date.
Deserved.
Well, because
Harsh but fair.
Yeah, like this is the one time where he's trying to make it, like, explain what happened to Amy to as justification as to why he missed their date. And she's just like, you made all that shit up so you didn't have to go on a date with me. And he's like, no, I'm serious. And she just starts chasing. He's like, hey, Amy, watch where you swing that thing. And then it's so good. It is a nice little swan song for Jason Griffith's run as Sonic. It's so funny. The more that I listen to songs like this one, the more that I get a little bit frustrated that I can't fucking notate jazz for shit. When I was working on the Wii Sports Resort arrangement that I was putting together for next season, I had to do a bunch of really complicated little guitar lines in the back, and I'm like, I don't fucking... How the fuck do I... Oh, God, how the shit do I write this? Because, normally I'm pretty good about explaining how I want to do a rhythm, but then every fucking measure, the rhythm changes in a different way. Wait! Elmo! This Emerald Shrine is an octagon! That reminds me, did they make Lego Minecraft movie sets? I'm pretty sure they did.
Probably.
That, or I just saw a mock-up by a fan and just accepted it. I know I saw someone mod Jack Black Steve into Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which is just so fucking good.
Oh my god.
I think if I ever get the Minecraft DLC for Cross Worlds, which I don't foresee myself doing unless I get the pass down the line. I'm installing the mod that replaces Minecraft Steve with the Lego Sonic model from Sonic Superstars because it's funny. And also contextualizes his janky ass movements. I was about to say bless you, but I don't know if that's accurate.
I have shit in my throat.
Anytime I hear someone like cough or like clear their throat or like sniffle or whatever at work, sometimes my brain will just default to being like bless you, and it's like that's not what what?
Incorrect.
Yeah, it's just I'm trying to be polite, and in my haste I'm like, wait. That my favorite thing to do with that though is just if someone sneezes once, I'll be like bless you, and then they sneeze again really quickly afterward, I'll be like bless you, and then they do it a third time and I'm like bless you, and then they do it a fourth time and I'm like you get no more. 3 blessings is all I will permit you. And just usually they're so caught off guard by my sudden declaration of no more blessings from the sneeze wizard. You are on your own, foul wench. Usually that catches them off guard that they stop sneezing for a minute. Which I guess gives some like leverage to my powers as the sneezing wizard. So, you know, props there. Okay, let me check my DMs because Dachi said so. That's a very good image of Amy.
I want to see a good image.
Alright, give me 1 nugget. Give me 1 nugget? What the fuck?
Give me one nugget!
Give me 1 nugget.
1 chicken nugget and no more.
I wonder if it'll let me do this. Oh, nope, hang on. Undo. Undo. It is a bit of a pain in the butt to put random images on the stream layout, though. When I have to download them and then label them and do that every fucking time. Yeah, this is the image in question.
Love.
Genesis game title screen mid animation sprite ass image.
Yeah. why does your room sound like this? In my mix for music, for context for my co-hosts who might not have the same music on that I do right now, I added a bunch of Amy themes to the queue, and this particular track is Amy's room from Sonic Battle. And I just had a moment where I was like, what the fuck? It's not that outlandish, it's just this particular sound font for it is not flattering. The actual music to Sonic Battle is really good, but the sound font does not do it any favors. Yeah, that's what I thought. Was that from, or that was from Dachi. Although I do like that stanky ass MIDI guitar they got going in this one. But yeah, related to the stanky ass MIDI and the GBA's sound font and all that. Earlier today, also shout out to brief tangent. Shout out to Airedale. On YouTube, Airedale. They make mixes of video game music, and the mix that we had playing today at work was video game music to sell your wares to. It was a bunch of shop tunes, which is very cute.
Nice.
They also make their own art for all of them, which is really great. The theme, one of the themes in that mix was the boutique ham theme from Ham Ham Heartbreak, which, because I had been rewatching the Ham Ham Heartbreak streams, I was in my brain and I thought I was hallucinating for a second when I heard it, even though I had heard it in the mix before, and I was like, let's go, Ham Ham Heartbreak recognition. But then when that mix was playing today, for whatever reason, my brain was like not expecting to hear that shit in the wild for some reason. Not exactly in the wild. If I heard it on the radio, that would be a little bit more alarming, but hearing it in a mix of video game music is like shouldn't be the most surprising thing in the world, but you know, Airedale hits us with the deep cut sometimes. Make sure I got this all leveled on. Shout out to Sonic Mania Adventures for having a really good soundtrack. This is a Sonic Mania Adventures remix of it's called Rosie's Return, theme of Amy Rose, and it's the theme that was used for Sonic Mania Adventures in the Christmas special that they did. And it's a cover of a Sonic CD song. Collision Chaos.
Oh, I love that one.
Dachi, you will be pleased to know it does perfectly slot in.
Conveniently removable for any passing bats.
Yeah. There's a comic dub that I saw just the other day where it was Knuckles and Rouge, and Rouge is teasing Knuckles, and then Knuckles is Rouge is teasing Knuckles about, like, it's Halloween, it's trick or treat, you gotta give me the Master Emerald as my treat, and then Knuckles is just like, ha, okay, you can have it, and then Rouge is, like, dying and blushing, and then she's flying away with it, and then Knuckles to himself is just like, she doesn't know that that's a fake that I had Tails build for me, and then Tails comes in the next panel like, "Hey Knuckles, sorry I'm late with the fake Master Emerald. I had to go back and I realized there were some imperfections with it." And then the next panel is just Knuckles dead on the ground. It's such a good little comic. All right, hang on, I gotta get more music going. Since we're on Angel Island now, we can put on Sonic 3 OST.
Lit.
I put these two fucking tan things on upside down. God damn it. See those two things here with the studs on the outside? They're supposed to be on the inside. God fucking damn it. Where's my brick separator? Ah.
Oh no.
Gotcha, bitch. I got my fucking tool for it. Ha! Oops, caps lick. Lock. Yerky. 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 I'm glad that the original thing from that meme is so universally funny.
Yerky.
Yerky. Yerky. There's just something universally appreciated about, in the group chat, everyone saying the same stupid thing over and over again.
Dubby!
Whoa!
Oh, hi, Dubby.
Hi.
How's it going?
Going good?
How was Monster Hunter earlier?
It was good. We managed to get the A rank tying on the thing.
Nice.
Nice. Clue here has completed a Knuckles and another Knuckles.
Yes, I got a Knuckles.
And now
and a Knuckles. And now we're on Angel Island. We built the little emerald
also
shrine.
that Knuckles has a Knuckles in it.
Yeah. I built a big Knuckles and two small Knuckles. And so the other Knuckles set that has come out recently is a little it's Knuckles versus a big Eggman mech. And that's just fun and good, and there should be more Eggman mechs specifically, or like Eggman machines, because those are just fun and appropriate for the Sonic sets to have. But the one in question has the play feature is like a little launcher thing where you can put Knuckles on the platform and like fire it out, but the thing that he stands on looks like an extreme gear almost, but it's also just shaped like Knuckles' fist on the end, so it's an effective as a battering ram thing, but to me it looks like an extreme gear, and I think that's cute. And like these are the designers that are so thorough with their details that they gave Tails a little piece of mint in his set because it's his favorite food, and here on Knuckles Angel Island set there's grapes growing that are used as projectiles by Amy, so you know they clearly know their stuff, so it was almost certainly intentional. Speaking of extreme gear though, Dubby, have you played Sonic Racing Crossroads yet?
No.
I tried gifting it to you on Steam I can't do that because you live in Europe. Stop doing that.
A classic mistake.
Yeah.
I've been gifted other games before.
Really?
Yeah.
The Cyclone set, you have to put a Master Emerald inside of it, even though you won't ever see it when it's complete in Chaos. Okay. Yeah, no, they do that sometimes in Lego sets. It's great. There's a Lego Jurassic Park big-ass T-Rex fossil that you can build, and inside the spine of it, or like a part of the skull, there's a little itty-bitty spot where you can put a Lego frog behind a steering wheel. Because they used frog DNA to make the T-Rexes in Jurassic Park. It's such a cute little detail. They didn't have to do it, but they did. And there's also something similar in a Lego Lord of the Rings set, I think it is, where there's like a vision underneath the floorboards or something. I don't fucking remember what it was, but it was described as an Easter egg that was a reference to specific lore in Lord of the Rings that I have no fucking idea what that is.
Lore of the Rings!
Lore of the Rings, yeah. But it just... I have no fucking idea what it actually is, but it's such a cool little reference to throw in there, even though it's almost completely invisible when the set is completely built. Listening to classic Genesis music with different headphones and in different sound settings is so weird. That, or I'm just... internally my brain is just conflating the Hydro City, whatever the fuck zone, just is constantly conflating it with the Mania version, which is also entirely possible. This is such an impressive thing for me, the way that they managed to use Lego bricks to build the leaves in an exact angular way so it looks like the Genesis sprites. I don't know how the fuck they managed this. It's ridiculous. Like, it does not look like an actual tree, but it looks like a tree from Sonic, and that's impressive to be able to make with Lego in and of itself. Sleet and Dingo set from fucking God damn it, brain's not processing. Sonic Underground?
Sonic Underground.
Oh, that's where I know those names
Sonic
from.
Underground. I genuinely think, Dachi, that you would be the only person that would buy those. And we had a conversation earlier this stream about how Lego collectors will buy literally fucking anything sometimes. I genuinely, every time I look at Dingo from Sonic Underground, I think about Dog Pound from TMNT.
TMNT?
Because they just look like fucking TMNT characters! Like, there's a certain degree of removed from Sonic that certain American-made Sonic characters get with the Archie Sonic and the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog comic, or Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, where they just don't look like Sonic characters to me anymore. Not even from the modern perspective, even as a kid, it fucking weirded me out seeing some original-ass characters from the cartoons. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Dachi, sometimes that happens with us too, honestly. It's very appropriate. Like when the whole prolonged bit that we did during Sonic Unleashed when I was stuck in Holoska or Cool Edge Night, and we had a prolonged bit where Chip and Sonic were just arguing about grabbing the icicle or not. I think sometimes we just enter a fugue state. We're just doing goofy voices.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite kind of streams. I miss the Sonic Unleashed streams.
They're very silly.
do want to do a bonus stream for the 3D Marathon where I go through all the alternate versions of the games, and one of them will be the Unleashed Decompiled project, because holy shit, I played through the whole ass game, Decompiled, and there are so many little things that you wouldn't think make a difference, but really do. Like, one, knowing the game, so I know where to look for shit in the werehog stages makes things go a lot smoother. But on top of that, just the Decompiled project letting you change the music in the battles just changes the vibe of everything completely, and it's such a big deal that I did not give people enough credit for just the idea of, like, get rid of the werehog battle music and I'll be fine. It's like, yeah, but that's also a fun song, so, like, but, like, also it does completely change the vibe of some of the repetitive-ass battle sections.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't remove the battle
I'd be very
music
interested to see what
entirely.
the...
Yeah, sorry.
I'd be very interested to see what changes that makes. 'Cause I don't know a thing about the recompiled project.
It just recompiles the game so you can play it on Steam and or play it on PC and mod it. That's really it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it, and that's all it needed to be. You can also set the aspect ratio to be super fucked up, which is just really good. Like, they showed in the demo, they had it, like, ridiculous widescreen. It was, like, 4,000 by 1,000 or something like that. And then they had a bug report video that they made, or, like blooper reel when they were trying to work on the game, where they just have it, like, where they just have, like, basically just a big glitch compilation. And there's so many where the aspect ratio gets squashed in such a weird way, and it's so fucking funny. Check out this sick-ass play feature. Knuckles on a little spinny thing, and you can put him there, and he can... his punching bag. It's so good. Marble Garden Zone, you ain't slick. I know you just removed the melody from your Act 2 and called it a day. The brick separator is now part of the landscape, by the way. It's just gonna hang out there. I'm inevitably gonna fuck something else up. There are so many tracks in Sonic 3 that don't get the same amount of appreciation as, like, Hydrocity and, like, Angel Island and shit like that. Marble Garden is one of them, but another one is, Launch Base Zone. And the main reason I'm thinking about that is because I'm pretty sure Launch Base is after Marble Garden. No, Carnival Night is. Launch Base is after Ice Cap, okay.
I still unironically like the Carnival Night theme.
It's good. It's just fucking good. I have a dedicated song, they should make a Perfect Chaos, like I said. That'd be so dope. Even if it's, like, a brick-built sculpture, like they did for Shadow's Head for some reason. But, like, genuinely as just a big display piece, a big brick-built, like, Perfect Chaos would go so hard. The Shadow Head is fucking ugly, yeah. But it is impressive the kind of stuff that they can do with Lego Brick to make it look real. Or, like, make it resemble a character that you're familiar with, or look like a real animal or part of an animal. And that's one of the reasons that I think a lot of those big brick-built sculptures of things are so impressive. And Perfect Chaos would be a great choice. Shadow's Head, not really, but, you know, we're not talking about that anymore. Shadow Bike and the Bio Lizard? Well, good news. Yeah, I have a dedicated, little, thing, in Audition, Adobe Audition, where it's called Make Song Worse. .mp3 and I used it way back when we did focus on this, you stupid fucking webcam. Anyway, it's supposed to say Chaos Cola on it, You can't fucking read it. Knuckles' famous soda can. And lava lamp. But yeah, back when we did Archipelago, there was the one stream where my game just fucking would not cooperate. And I got so frustrated with it that I just ended up stopping the stream. But there was a section in the middle where I had to briefly cut out, and I changed the music to be Carnival Night Zone and just my angry head spinning in the void for a little bit over a technical difficulties thing. And when we had to cut away for a second time and I got really fucking frustrated, I just did the same thing, but it was Carnival Night Zone, but fucked up and horrible. I think I have the sound file somewhere. Hang on, let me demonstrate for the stream. Wave exports. No, that's in Finale, not Adobe. Edition. File. Yeah, folder. Make song worse. Bounced files. No, not bounced files. I think it's just exports. There it is. Carnival Night Gargle Flanger.mp3.
Oh.
Just like I remember it. This is me after taking 8 fucking tries to beat Bowling Spin. I still don't know how I managed to have that much trouble with... Well, no, I do know. I know when we streamed Knuckles, Sonic 3 and Knuckles on Knuckles' anniversary, I was gonna say, I don't know how I had that much trouble with Bowling Spin during that stream. I do know exactly how. It's because Knuckles' jump height makes some bosses really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
This is one of those perfect wacky antics songs. Like, I don't think they could have possibly improved on Carnival Night Zone. Apparently they thought they could because they did the beta mix, but, you know, that's also not really their fault because of the fucking legal kerfuffle that is Michael Jackson's involvement. And by Michael Jackson, I mean Brad Buxer. Shout out Brad Buxer, the GOAT. I love the way that story is framed by Brad Buxer specifically, where he says there will be a lot of times where like a group would reach out to Michael to do a song or something, and he'd be like, yeah, I can do that, and then he'll go, and then as soon as they're out the door, Michael will go over to me and be like, Brad, you do it. and it's like, it's not, there's nothing wrong with that. That is what Brad is there to do, but it feels so strange now that we know the answer, because literally for years and years and years, everyone was like, was Michael Jackson actually involved in the production of Sonic the Hedgehog 3's music? And Brad Buxer's name is in the fucking credits of the game. Like, it was right fucking there the whole time. Like, that's
just
insane.
not as exciting as it being Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's basically what it boils down to.
Unfortunately true.
Also, not nearly as many people knew who Brad Buxer was, which is by design, and Brad was okay with that. Brad was like, that's literally what his job was. Is to essentially, or sort of, be a bit of a ghostwriter, and that's just what his job was, and that he was okay with that. He didn't want any appreciation for the Sonic 3 soundtrack. He just did it because it was a job. And honestly, sometimes that's just exactly what you need. Like, just make something as a job. You don't need to be... There doesn't always have to be a deep and meaningful artistic expression if it means that you're getting paid so that you can survive long enough to make some art that does have some deep and meaningful expression to you personally.
Sometimes you just gotta get food.
Mm-hmm. Not that Brad wasn't, you know, doing well for himself. He was working for Michael fucking Jackson. Of course he was well paid. But, you know. And that's also not to say that his music in Sonic 3 didn't have heart, because you can fucking tell it does. But, like, sometimes you just do a job and then you don't think about it. And that's perfectly normal. Unlike me, the freak who keeps thinking about the Sonic 3D marathon a year, like, almost a year after it started and ended. I just back read some of the chat and realized what Dashi was talking about and making the Captain Quark joke. And does anyone here have any strong opinions on the Ratchet and Clank series at all?
I have no opinions whatsoever.
Never touched them.
Is it Captain Quark or is it Commander Quark? I think it's Captain Quark.
Carbon Quark, actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's you.
Get it together.
But
Do you
I
know
do
who I
know
am?
that he is funny as hell, though. He's just a complete fail guy.
Just like me, for real, for real.
Yeah, but at least you're not a fucking plagiarist. It's Captain Quark. I mean Quark! God. These streams are fun. I like just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
I do also want to get to that obscure little game, though. I think that might be Saturday's stream. Oh yeah,
This
W.
better be exciting. You're really selling it, man.
I don't know if the joke is gonna pay off as much as I think it is, but I'm.
Quirk.
Dachi, I hope that you know, anytime that I'm laughing at your unfortunate typos, that it does nothing but bring me the purest of joy. I'm never laughing at you for mistakes, I'm just laughing because it's funny. Truly, we all have to have a Yerky moment once in a lifetime. Several times in a lifetime, I suppose, actually. Poorly phrased. Once in a lifetime.
Same as it ever was. God. Every time there's like consecutive typo fuck-ups, I just remember that one time that my phone was fucking up over and over and over again and kept sending the same message in Discord of just, that's what I want to know! And like, you could just send it every 2 seconds or so, even after I think I sent other messages, so it was just like, that's what I want to know! Interjection every couple seconds or something. It was such a fucking weird moment. I was like, what the fuck?
How did that happen? That's
what I want to know. And then everyone would also chime in and repeat that. Oh man. Pop quiz, do any of you remember what that was in reference to?
Not in the slightest.
No.
I remember what it was. It was the discussion after a Nintendo Direct or like an Indies presentation, it might have been, or an Indies section of a Nintendo Direct. And someone asked where, like, if they were gonna show off ukulele for the Switch, and then I said, that's what I want to know, because I was curious about it, because I wanted to play ukulele.
Right!
And then
That's what I
everyone
want.
just started repeating that. So I don't remember if it was during the Direct still, or not, but everyone was already active, so it was just an extra layer of kerfuffle to it, which was very funny.
I think I still have that screenshot.
Yeah.
Ukulele is very cool. I like it. I do need to play it too. Although I am currently finishing up Banjo-Tooie, so I might need to take a break from Collectathon platformers in between. Although, that said, nothing in ukulele, even bass form ukulele, was ever nearly as bad as the vast fucking expanses between locations in Banjo-Tooie. Holy shit. There's so
Yeah.
many things that are just spread apart in that game for no reason, and it's exacerbated by the fact that you have to walk all the way back as Mumbo every time you want to use a fucking enchantment, and then all the way back every time you want to untransform from your Humba Wumba transformation, and so on and so forth. But these are known complaints.
I'd never complain about Humble Wumble. My god, those breaths.
Yeah, Rareware really... Look, I'm not going to say that Rareware was particularly mature, but sometimes you design a character with big booba, and you're like, a wooga, and you got, like, cartoon eyes, and you're like, this one's for the boys. And it... And,
Is her
and
design racially sensitive? No. Does she have humongous tits? Yes.
Yeah, some real Dobon Honkaderos.
Oban Honker.
I wish I could remember the exact sequence of those nonsense words, because oh my god, it's so fucking funny. Some real Dobon Honkaderos. Like, just the perpetually lengthening multisyllabic word is unreasonably funny. I like how they managed to use two little pieces here to just evoke the exact little pattern that Egg Robo has that looks like Eggman's little fucking walrus shirt that he's got. It's just uncanny how good LEGO designers are at making things that resemble other things, even if only
Okay, for some
in
reason,
passing.
the screenshots refuse to upload in the correct order.
That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to know.
Oh my god, Saps with the... God.
That's what I want to know. That's what
Saps,
I want to know.
Saps with the old image of, the old edit of Garfield slamming down the can of beans with the, edited to have his outfit and hat, and just that zoomed in.
It wasn't a can of beans, it was a mug of coffee, and he's shouting, "Bean me!"
Beans, that's what it was. Also, yeah, oh my god, these screenshots are great. You can also tell, even though the screenshots, the screenshots only say today at 1:26 p.m., you can tell exactly when it was, because my Discord username is ohfuckhiveswapReal, so I know exactly what year it was and what time of what time of year it was. It was late summer of 2017.
And that
Alright.
game still ain't fucking finished, baby.
I will never forgive the fucking studio that just straight up stole Hussey's funds for that shit. Even though they managed to make a really good King's Quest game after that, they literally just stole Kickstarter funds.
There's
From-
been reports that it hasn't
I mean-
not quite that clear cut.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've read the whole story. It's really hard to say who's in the wrong there.
yeah. Either way, I don't. They.
I'm blaming Hussey because I hate that asshole.
Hang on. Why do I keep turning it upside down? The camera's facing me the right way. Seal him. The child is imprisoned. He will never be released. I love this fucking render of Egg Robo that they have to illustrate that you put the thing on the underside. He's just kind of like, hang on. I gotta tip myself up. He looks so polite when he doesn't have any arms to do war crimes with.
What?
If they just amputate him, he'd be much more pleasant and cool.
What are you talking about, Dachi? Are you talking about Kirby Air Riders special moves, or are you talking about Magolor's side mode in Return to Dreamland Deluxe? Epilogue, alright. You can't amputate me, otherwise I can't do more Lego building streams for you. That is the only reason you can't amputate me.
No other.
Also, just generally other video games require limbs to play, but, you know, I haven't delivered on my
Yeah,
Mario DDR
we can get one of
promise.
those fancy brain scan controllers.
I don't think any of us have that kind of money.
Nor would any of us want to
It's
do that
fine.
shit until we can test it out on the guy that's funding it all. Fucking Elon Musk or Zuckerberg or whoever the fuck it is.
Why not both of them?
Yeah, let's do it now. Let's just remove their brains. That's what they're asking for, right? Yeah. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Actually, you know what? No, I'm taking that back. This is not a joke. Remove Mark Zuckerberg's brain and put it into Egg Robo. Also, Dachi, you can't amputate my
We're
legs.
launching
I
a
have to do the DDR
GoFundMe.
stream first.
To remove
And put it in an Egg Robo. Every time I hear the Act 1 boss theme from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I think about the excellent mashup that Botanic Sage made, where it's this mashed up with a little bit of the instrumental from the Fresh Prince theme, but also X Gonna Give It To You. And it's Sonic X Gonna Give It To You. You gonna give it, and it's such a dumb little thing. What is y'all's favorite music from Sonic 3?
I don't believe I have one.
I don't know any
It's
of
the
the
regular
Sonic
boss theme, I
soundtrack.
think.
The regular boss theme
Or
must
Act
is that
one
referring
boss
to
theme.
this act? Okay, yeah, that is the one I was just talking about. Yeah. What about you, Debbie?
Don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I just really like how
Love a
funky
good
that
songs.
song is.
Yeah, Len, we were talking about you in relation to putting Mark Zuckerberg's brain into an Egg Robo. I love how they have him
You get no
posed here.
context.
When he has one arm raised, he's just like, yeah! Oh my god, the Gumball stage theme. We need to play Ring Racers again. We gotta play Crossworlds on stream too, but we really gotta get back to Ring Racers. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dr. Tapeworm, if you're out there, if you're watching this stream, you are welcome anytime to join us for Ring Racers. Or any Sonic related thing, or anything, really. You're cool. I miss hanging out with you.
I mentioned that I met Tapeworm at MagFest very briefly, right?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, it was cool. He was hanging out with the other Ring Racer devs, and I got his business card.
Nice.
Nice.
Excellent.
I've got it over here, actually. I'm going to show it off because I got the webcam on. It was the Ring Racers card. Yeah, Tape did a bunch of music for Ring Racers, and level and stage design.
They were working on it when it was still SRB2 card, if I recall.
Yeah.
And they worked on SRB2 base as well.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can see their name in the credits. It's a little weird seeing their real name next to their username, but they also want to have their real name in there so that they can use that as a means to take credit, because a lot of people that work on fan games end up getting credits in real video games. Take, for example, Tyson Hess. What? Fuck.
Christian Whitehead.
Christian Whitehead. Fuck.
Christian Whitehead,
I was getting their
primary
names mixed
example.
up. I love that the way that some
Tyson had a similar story with
yeah,
them,
yeah.
but with the fan comic side.
Yeah, but my brain with every time that I think about that degree of like the way that things are set up, I think about in one of Someone Call Me Johnny's streams for the Sonic Hacking Contest streams. There's a bit where he's like, officially speaking, Sega's policy on or like the policy when it comes to modding things for modding Sonic games is don't poke the bear, because Sega kind of turns a blind eye willingly, because technically a lot of modding is just straight up illegal due to like licensing agreements and all that, and like the engines that are used, it's like you can't modify things and da 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 da. But like Sega deliberately turns a bit of a blind eye to things, and so but there's a bit in one of his streams where Johnny is just like, yeah, it's Christian Whitehead from the mobile ports of Sonic 1 and 2, and you know, that other thing that he
And
did.
nothing else.
Yeah, and that other thing that he did that is not relevant to this at all. But it's just such a... God, I forgot that this song was also remixed for Ring Racers. For whatever reason, my brain was just like completely... I don't know. There's a lot of really good remixes of Ring Racers. Sega's EULA allows modding it, actually. Well, that... It is... That's also much more of a modern thing, I feel.
Wasn't it also mean like modding and like a ROM hack?
Yeah, ROM hacks specifically are what a lot of the Sonic hacking contests about. It's literally in the name.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I never realized.
You cut out there a little bit, Quark. I think we might have missed an operative word.
Whatever.
Fair enough. Yeah, to my understanding, that was what was being said in relation to particularly Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, because, you know, it's an online multiplayer game. They don't appreciate it if you're cheating to, like, beat people in the rankings, because that's just being an asshole. So as long as your Sonic Racing Cross Worlds are just to, like, you know, add the voice back to Sonic the Werehog, or, like, I don't know, put Miku in a bikini or something, or, like, add jiggle physics back to Rouge.
God, please.
You know, like, as long as it's harmless shit like that, then they don't give a fuck. But, like, ROM hacks where you're taking the entire code of the game and restructuring it and making it into an original thing is a bit more ambiguous, legally speaking. Like, Sonic 3 Air is an impressive feat, but it is not legal, to my understanding. Why is Bikini Miku your example? Because, I don't know.
We all know what people do with mods.
Yeah.
You know what modders are like.
Yeah. Although I did not see one when I was looking at the mods page on
At
Game
least that
Banana.
Miku has
Well,
gold.
what's the damn point then?
I mean, not yet. It's just that
I mean, I imagine she does.
You'll get
have
there.
one. She'll get one, yeah. Shout out to Blue Spheres. Just generally speaking, every Blue Sphere ever gets a shout out right here and right now.
Alright, enough of this pussy shit. Time for the real guy to step up to the plate. Time for Shadow the fucking Hedgehog, baby. Yeah! Woo! Egg Robo, you have to eat these orange studs. You have to hold them in your little head dome so that I don't lose them. There we go. Alright, before we move on to Shadow, though, let's show off the whole bang. We got Amy, her iconic grape launching machine. We got Egg Robo with his iconic gun. Also his jetpack, you can adjust the position of the tanks on them. So you can like have him kind of hovering like this, or they can just be going straight up and down like that, or they can even angle a little bit up and down. Dude, Amy with the gun, she's too powerful. I can't stop her.
She'd win.
She did win. She just won right there. Theme of Knuckles, because it's time for Knuckles.
You just said it was time for Shadow.
No, I'm in terms of showing stuff. Oh no, the Master Emerald, no!
Imagine that hit the end stream button.
Yeah. Up arrow key, end stream. They should make a lot of Sonic characters playable in Cross Worlds. And the fact that they've been saying
Motobug.
Motobug's a car.
Motobug riding the Motobug car.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah. That'll
That's
be
what
a
we're talking
real.
about.
That'll be a genuinely. There were a lot of little things about Cross Worlds that I saw, and I was like, man, I bet the Ring Racers devs are loving this. And then out of the blue, one of the Ring Racers devs, or not just one of, Tyron, I think, or Tyron, Tyron, one of the main developers for Ring Racers, just happened to come up in my feed, making a completely unrelated Cross Worlds video. And I was just like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me that he's having a good time with it. Just the... Oh shit, it's the Invincible theme. AKA the worst fucking supersonic theme ever. Let's take another look at the backside. He's got a little bed with a lava lamp and a Chaos Cola soda can in there. Knuckles probably hates most, like, processed foods, because he probably thinks that they're just disgusting after he spent, like, most of his life alone on an island, like, foraging and shit. But Chaos Cola is probably an exception.
No one can make Chaos Cola.
The infectious taste. Like an advertisement.
If you enter promo code CluelessAnon, you'll get 25% off your next.
Occasionally I think about that one bit from, the plagiarism and YouTube video that H-Bomb did, where he's like, nope, it's time for another fucking advertisement where you can enter promo code Beach Bomber Guy to get 6 bungers off your next bromo boat, and just, like, he just uses B over and over again for no fucking reason, and it's unreasonably silly. Anyway, Rouge is currently stealing the emerald.
No.
Flying away, oh no! Bye, Rouge.
Angry a kid in the noises.
Oh no, Knuckles is coming. He's gonna get his emerald back. The angle that I've got on this, like, I had him looking like this. It made him really look like he was fucking ready to grab her.
no, not moving the camera anymore. Love you, Stream Deck, by the way. Thank you. That's my button for the loading screen.
It looks like what it is.
Yep, it's just a little Knuckles ring in the middle. And I believe this button is currently broken, but that's how I toggle voice mod sometimes. Just to hold it.
Aha.
Yeah, Stream Deck has been a little bit weird recently. Might be a Windows 10 thing. Fucking hate that Windows 10 is going out of service. There's literally no reason other than money that Windows 10 is going out of service. Fucking hate
I really
Windows.
want to install Linux, but like I just keep
don't.
putting it off.
I can't bring myself to do that. It would take so much fucking effort on my part, and I don't have the time or the resources or the know-how to get anything to work in Linux. And it sucks. And there's so many programs that I need to use that just aren't made for Linux.
How would Knuckles use the Knuckles mech? The same way he piloted that Eggman mech in Sonic Advance 2.
Punching it?
So that's Charmy B's solution to firing the space colony arc laser. Speaking of Shadow the Hedgehog, get this pushy shit out of here. Sorry, Amy. Alright, gamers. This is the only one that was actually built before, because I said I bought all these secondhand off Mercari. This was built and used for a toy review, and then bagged back up. So I've not actually opened this before, but they made sure all the pieces were there. Hard to not doing any of the other packaging, but also kind of navigating blind here with a knife. Generally not a good thing to do.
Yeah, no. You don't want to do that very much.
Oh, that's so nice of them. They actually wrapped them back up in the original bags. Like, they rolled them up and taped them down, even though they were torn open at the top. That's so thoughtful. I would give a shout out to the Mercari guy who I bought it off of, but also one that's probably their real name and like real address and shit, and I don't want to do that. Two, I don't remember what they are off the top of my head.
It'll be an obstacle, yeah.
With the current dispersion of Lego sets that I have for Sonic, I have regular Shadow. That was my mom. She was checking in about feeding the cats. We gotta do that so Robert doesn't get cranky and hungry and throw up. We gotta feed them at very regular intervals. Otherwise they get stressed. And they don't know when food is coming, even though we've been pretty consistently bringing them food, but, you know, their instincts don't know that. Poor Robert. Poor dumb idiot baby. Love him. It's a very good video that I took of him just fumbling down the stairs and dragging his butt down. Like, like, I don't think I've ever described an animal moving by galumphing, other than maybe a seal, but Wobbert finds a way. And by finds a way, I mean needs to have a way, otherwise he wouldn't be able to fucking walk. Which is really sad, but I love him for it. And Spice is just shy.
All that her problems are. Don't forget to put your thoughts on the survey on Lego.com. Lego absolutely does read those. Lego is like one of the only companies that I can wholeheartedly say like actively cares about their like their consumers, and also just generally seems to be really like conscious of what their actions as a company does. Like they're going out of their way to make sure that their Legos are made out of recyclable and recycled plastic, trying to make sure that their like packaging is all like very environmentally friendly, especially like there's a certain era of Legos, and these sets are part of the last of them, where the bags are now made out of paper instead of plastic, and I think that's really cool. Corporations, generally speaking, not your friend. Lego, they're not really a corporation so much as they are just a bunch of fucking nerds and engineers all playing with toys. So, I cut them some slack. Do you guys remember when I was talking about this during Sonic 06, and I was talking about how, as a kid, I tried to build a Lego version of Shadow's like armored buggy from 06, and how this set would have driven kid me absolutely insane, knowing that it was going to exist. 'Cause it's that kind of emotion is kind of coming over me now, and just the realization of this moment, and I'm just like, god dang. Today, just generally speaking, modern society got a lot of problems, but this is pretty cool. I like that we're in a point where the Sonic the Hedgehog series is like generally good and well liked by a lot of people, and gets to have cool things like this for the next generation of kids, and also for me specifically.
Actually, fuck the kids. This is all about me.
This is me and me alone being gratified by this situation. Fuck them kids. It's one of my favorite edits. I don't know if it's an actual quote or not, but I think it's just a picture of Snoop Dogg with the quote saying, fuck them kids. And just that...
It's well played, isn't it?
What was that?
I think that's Snoop Dogg.
Did I not say Snoop Dogg?
I don't think that's Snoop Dogg. I think it's someone else.
Oh, well. Either way. Probably something Snoop would say.
It's Michael Jordan.
Oh.
No, that's Snoop Dogg.
It's Snoop Dogg now. God. Wistopolis is such a fucking good song.
Yeah.
It blows my mind how good the version from... Honestly, every version of Westopolis is really good. The version for Tokyo in Shadow Generations is so good. The choir at the beginning, the long dramatic opening. And then Enemy Territory from Forces is just so good. Shadow really just has it good with music. The instructions tell me to put the insignia on upside down for this part.
Odd.
Are you working on the bottom here?
Yeah, this is the bottom.
Huh.
Also, I just had a moment where I looked at the Doom insignia and my brain was like, why does that look like the Billy Hatcher collectibles? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Shadow's a huge Billy Hatcher.
I do want to get back to Billy Hatcher at some point. Probably a reason for it. Sometimes there are little issues with instruction manuals when it comes to things like that, but I'll turn it the other way around just in case. It's also not exactly a easy, simple to parse. So someone that might have been doing a secondary run through the manual for, like, I was going to say typos, but they're not really typos for instructions that are entirely visual. But there are little mistakes like that here and there in some instances. Also, all of these have been printed pieces. There haven't been any fucking stickers to deal with. Hell yeah.
No.
I just realized I was still muted. I haven't seen a lot of Lego sets recently that have stickers you have to apply yourself.
Yeah, that's definitely upside down. Just gonna fix that. The problem with getting rid of stickers is that they do actually, like, save quite a bit of money with the printing process. And also just overall, it's expensive to, like, if they were to make all printed pieces for every set that has stickers in it, Legos in general would just be way more pricey. Just on the whole, like, small changes like that can be very big when it comes to the efficiency of production.
Yeah.
Again, I was about to say Nintendo. No, Nintendo is definitely a business. Lego definitely feels less like a business and more like a bunch of geeks making toys sometimes, but they are still a business that have to sell things.
Mm-hmm.
They are already pricey, though, yes. That is definitely an element of it. Yeah, the developer side of Nintendo is also just huge fucking nerds, but, like, I can't turn a blind eye at Nintendo's business practices and company standards and shit like that. It's not really the same kind of thing as with Lego. Lego just needs to make money because it's a company, and that's just how it is, but Nintendo has other things. But we're not here to talk about them. This ain't about him. This is about Shadow the Hedgehog and how cool he is with his gun.
He is all of him.
That guy right there, he is all of him. Right now. You're right, this is about Sega, not Nintendo. Sega does what Nintendo don't. One of my favorite little things that I think, like, I bounce around in the back of my brain every once in a while is from JonTron's Hercules video games video, where he does, like, Sega does what Nintendo Hercules, when he's talking about the Sega version of a Hercules game, and then he plays a car crash sound effect over it, or like a stock car crash effect over it, and it's so fucking stupid, but it lives in my brain rent free. No, it's Hercules does what Nintendo Hercules car crash sound effect.
I'm sure it was very funny in context.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good bits in classic JonTron.
And now we're
Shame.
going to stop talking about that.
Yep.
Shame.
Anything can be bought and sold for the right oil. The use of paint rollers as handlebars on the bike is so clever.
Lego sets are always full of
Yeah.
little things like that.
The set with 3 million pink frogs.
What?
There is a Lego cherry blossom tree where nearly
Oh!
every blossom is a tiny pink frog. They also just, for whatever reason, Lego specifically loves hiding frogs specifically in some of their sets because they can make for some really nice organic looking things. Like there's like a Lego Chinese dragon parade float looking thing where they are used as like smaller accent pieces on some of the horns, and it's such a little thing, but it's like just an in-joke with Lego designers at this point to include frogs wherever possible. And I already mentioned the one about the Jurassic Park frog, where that's like justified in lore about the frog thing in Jurassic Park, but like
That's
They were-
really good.
one of my favorite sets, or like steps in a Lego set, is, I believe it's in the Lego Bonsai Tree, but I know it's also in a Lego Ship in a Bottle, where it just says in the top part where it shows the number of pieces you have, it says like 367 blue studs, and it just shows the image of the dude pouring them out of his hand into the Lego bottle. And it's just like, yeah, that's what they're supposed to be. It's just supposed to be water at the bottom, and it's just like, you don't need to be more specific than just dump all that shit in there. You know, it just occurred to me, I probably need to make a little playlist on my Twitch VODs channel for Lego building streams at this point, because I did the 2 streams of the Atari, and then I did the BioLizard, now I did this one, so probably need to make that a thing. Guys, it's him. Oh, fuck, no!
Bye.
Goodbye.
Wee.
It's him. It's Cucky.
It is.
Quark says no and just shouts her way into the void. I love Discord noise suppression sometimes. Very funny. Shout out to Lethal Highway. I think I happened to be quiet at the moment that it happened in the music itself as well, but I love that Lethal Highway's soundtrack version just has a motorcycle revving at the beginning. It's just
That's
very
cute.
silly. No real reason for it, but
Made the Sonic hurdle very difficult.
mm-hmm.
Like, what is this? Where's the song?
The Sonic hurdle has been really fucking mean recently. I have tried so goddamn hard, and I know the song. Like, I tried, I was like, okay, what? Okay, I know this song. This is the final boss from Knuckles Chaotix. but I tried Metal Sonic Kai, I tried Knuckles Chaotix, and nothing was coming up in the suggestions. And then I just clicked skip over and over again until it gave me the results, and it was nothing in it had Metal Sonic in the title or final boss in the title or anything like that. And it didn't even let me search the name of the game in the thing because of the way that the search query like fills out on Hurdle, because of the way that it's just so fucking weird, man. It's just the thing about the website that it's built on. But it's really mean.
You are looking for the title of the song, not the name of the game it's from. That's how those work.
Yeah, well, all the titles of the songs from Knuckles Chaotix are fucking stupid.
It's true though.
Like, child song? What the fuck are you on about? There's not a single goddamn child present on the screen. Because I banned Charmy B from being playable because he's so broken.
And then they remixed that song for Billy Hatcher.
For some fucking reason. Another reason that Billy Hatcher as a video game just feels like a goddamn cryptid. Shadow had to go to study and go to DMV to take a test to get his license for 1, his driver's license, and 2, his motorcycle license. No! What are you talking about? He steals a guy's bike! Of course he didn't get a license! He just does what he wants. What, are you gonna tell him that you... Are you gonna tell the guy no? He's just gonna spin kick you in the back of the head after teleporting with chaos control.
Wasn't there a mission in 06 where you basically did like a motorcycle license
yeah, and I
test
failed
thing?
it, so Shadow still doesn't have his motorcycle. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch some of the 06 VODs after this because I'm getting nostalgic for that. Not for the game itself, but for the stupid bullshit and the reactions. I think about Dubby's reaction to that one silver glitch that happened when we were doing the boss fight. When we broke out of bounds, and then he broke out of bounds to follow us, and she's just like, escape containment! Sounding genuinely fearful.
That was great.
God, I love those streams. In retrospect, not in motion. I don't think I've ever been as miserable as I was at the end of the Silver campaign. The ending of that was so fucking exhausting. But not as exhausting as the knowledge of knowing that I would have to do another stream of Sonic 06 if I didn't finish it that one night. Genuinely, I tried playing Project 06 at one point when I was testing out my new hard drive. I was putting install stuff on a different drive to just, take advantage of the other space, moving my Steam games over there. And I was like, I never actually installed Project 06. I downloaded the zip for it and then never got around to actually playing it. So I tried it out, and genuinely playing as Silver gave me actual whiplash. Genuinely, it's so unnerving how much faster and more efficient he is to play. It's insane. Iblis destroyed all the streams. Iblis burnt down all my character development moments. It's not even what Silver's voice sounds like in-game. It's just that's what our stupid memed version of him sounds like. And that's also perfectly acceptable. This is the theme that plays when you're you get the status report about the black creatures have invaded this, as there has also been sightings of a black hedgehog. Shadow? And we all made fun of that one specific line from director Abraham Tower, which is just a really good name for a character, by the way. Bona fide badass character name. I've entered a flow state with these builds where when I'm building them on my own, I tend to gather all the parts in the little section, especially with bigger things. I tend to gather all the parts in the section and then start attaching them. But in these streams, I get so into the flow of the conversation that I lose track, and I start just building and grabbing pieces and not necessarily thinking about which pieces I need to grab first. And so I have to double check my steps to make sure I'm not missing any bricks. Because then I'll go back and I'm like, wait, hang on, did I add that part already? No, I didn't. Okay, hang on. And so on and so forth. Brick by brick, suck my dick. That probably doesn't land if no one's familiar with Lego Island's soundtrack, but...
No, I, dear God, I remember that song.
Yeah, there was a moment when we were doing the comic dub, Len, Dachi, and Lunar and I, where I started voicing SBO, and Dachi was just like, are you sure? Like, I hope there's not any scenes where Shadow and SBO interact. And I was like, no, it's fine. I can differentiate the two character voices just fine. This is SBO. This is Shadow. Like, there is enough of a distinction there that I'd be fine with it, but also in the flow of a scene, having one person switch between two pretty similar voices is a little bit much. And so the moment Shadow showed up in the same scene with SBO, and so immediately I forfeited SBO to Len. Very funny. It also felt wrong taking Blaze because I'm like, Dubby's not here. This isn't right. Dubby is Blaze. That's just how it always has been. Content. This track is called Shut Your Mouth. I think this is what plays before you fight Eggman. So this is Shadow telling Eggman to shut the fuck up.
Well, someone's gonna tell him.
Yeah, especially after the fights that you have with him and Shadow the Hedgehog, where he just keeps saying, you know what they say!
You know what they say!
The more the merrier! It's still...
Lights out.
Lights out! Yeah, technically, since this one was after Cryptic Castle in the playlist order, this would be when he's saying lights out. because it's lights out in Cryptic Castle, and it's, you know what they say, the more the merrier after Digital Circuit, I think it is. It's so fucked up that Digital Circuit is a racetrack in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, or like a Crossworlds track that you can go into, and as far as I can tell, the music isn't a remix of Digital Circuit from this game at all.
No?
What?
I've tried listening back to it. Maybe I just didn't catch any of the motifs in it, but like, unless I might be mistaken, but I just couldn't tell. I'd like to think I'm really good at picking up motifs like that, but
Better than me most of the time.
Way better than me. I don't even hear the music most of the time.
this is the theme of Tails fucking dies.
Damn, that's
Oh.
unfortunate.
Yeah, Shadow just watches this 9-year-old crash his biplane into a circus, and he's just like, damn, that's rough. Anyway, I'm gonna go steal the Chaos Emerald from the plane's wreckage. It'll be like taking
Right,
candy
with
from a
lifeless
baby.
hands.
Which is fine by me.
Like taking candy
I fucking
from a
love
baby
that
that
line.
crashed his biplane.
I love the taking candy from a baby line so much, because not only does it imply that Shadow is okay with taking candy from a baby, but it's also implying that he's okay
Imply?
with it being easy. No, implying being both at once, really. But I find it really impressive how they were able to make so few pieces resemble Eggman's insignia so well.
They know what they're doing with that stuff.
A lot of these LEGO streams really do just add up to me being like, damn, they're really smart. And the other half is, damn, Clueless sure can fucking yap.
Well, we already knew.
Yeah.
The best yapper in the group.
Thank God someone has to.
There's the reason I invited you guys to the streams in which you originated, which I believe, Dubby, you started with Balan Wonderworld, but I believe I invited the rest of you in for Breath of the Wild back in the day. And each
That
of
sounds
those,
about right.
yeah, each of those was specifically because I wanted to have someone cool to chat with and just go back and forth with. All set. And you're good listeners, and also I think that you guys have good points about things. There's no such thing.
Well, then what are you doing, Len? Get in here.
He just drags you in by the scruff of your neck like a cat. I have thought quite a bit about the logistics of a streaming group where I can just kind of have whoever I need on, or whoever I want on as guests at any given time, but it's also like a bit tricky to set that up scheduling wise, if that's a thing. And it also would be nice to have something where like people can just drop in the voice call wherever they want, but there's also the chat for that, and it also can get kind of crowded. I don't know, but it's nice, you know, just having people around.
So this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome.
Yeah.
They don't call this place the Skeleton Dome. This is Prison Island, you idiot. Can you guess what part of the soundtrack we're on?
Is it Prison Island?
Clue, why did you go on my Lego set, you insensitive lout? Yeah, that was the way that Dachi greeted me the other day as their way of telling me that they were rewatching the Ham Ham Heartbreak streams. They just messaged me like, Clue, why did you go on my handkerchief? My handkerchief! Like basically just doing the whole bit, and it was very good, and I didn't appreciate it until like a day after when I realized they had sent it, and I was like, wait, oh, that's what that was about. Get the fuck in there. This one little nut was not sticking in there. I also agree with Dachi. Quark, your voice coming out of the hamsters is really good. You had some
thank you.
You had some really good ad libs.
Thank you. I try very hard. I think I'm at my funniest when I'm reading things. So.
Me, member of the Ham Incel subreddit. God. Spell it right that time. Yes, you did. Congratulations.
Cursed by Quark.
It's like the Catherine thing.
Don't forget Quathrin.
Don't forget about Quathrin.
Yeah, that's where the joke is. Well, the reason I thought of that is because when I realized Mush said it, and I was like, when Mush said it there, it sounded almost like Cork, like C-O-R-K, and I was like, ah, there's the third one. Shadow goes to gay baby Jim. I like how this capsule for containing Shadow is also like a roadblock thing.
Yeah.
Like what?
Odd multi-purpose design.
I mean, it's great as a Lego set.
Chunk.
Dachi, I don't think I have the pull for Captain Quark. That guy's got like a movie like a movie deal, shit like that. I love that they built this thing specifically. Robin One Out. That's a great username.
Yeah. Oh god.
Well, I'm only gonna have your attention for a little bit longer because we just finished up. The ghost,
Real.
like, is going to break through the little thing. Hang on.
But busting through the gate is actually part of the design. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, so Shadow can ride by on his bike. Better take him out. Put him back on the bike. And put him back on the bike.
Put him back on the bike.
No, I don't want to.
Where the hell do you work?
This is actually the alternate account for Master Builder Alec at Legoland Discovery Center. Yeah, so like you run past the barrier and
Okay.
break that.
Brim.
Naval engineer mechanic. Yeah, that's pretty Oh, man. See, this is just proving my theory that Lego designers and Lego enthusiasts are just huge fucking nerds that like to play with their toys and design shit. All Lego fans just have the compulsion to become engineers.
Put Knuckles in the shadow holding device.
Oh,
Place
you
the
know
other Knuckles on the outside. One hand touching it.
Free him. Anyone on the bike?
The Shadow Containment Unit.
Oh god, everything's falling over. Rouge, why did you steal the Master Emerald? That's so inconvenient. Put that shit back where it came from, or so help me. We're Knuckles heroes! Back in the day, I don't remember how much I've told this story on stream. I tell this to my friends a bunch just because it's relevant. But when I was in high school, I was in the STEM program, so I was in the engineering pathway. And then
You're
in
growing
junior year,
plants?
what was that?
You're growing plants?
Yeah, stems. With those, yeah, that's how that works. But hang on, does Rouge fit in the shadow container? No. Her wings are too large.
That's why she's never been caught. They can never hold her down because her wings just don't let her fit in jail.
She's too much of a bad bitch. Yeah, when I was in the STEM program, I was not, I was in the engineering pathway, and then I decided in my junior year, I wanted to go into music because I saw a really cool marching band show, and then I did that. So I was a big engineering guy as well. So I definitely don't have as much of a brain for it anymore because I haven't really trained myself in that kind of thing for a while. Because that is a skill that you can develop. It's a weird to think about, but it's a creative way of thinking, and it's a very particular way. Okay, Knuckles fits, but he doesn't want to stand still because his gloves are too big. So he's gonna be loose in here.
All loosey-goosey.
The Echidna Wiggler.
Naughty echidnas get put in the Echidna Wiggler. I think about that pear Wiggler gif far too often. Naughty fruits get put into the pear Wiggler. Oh, no, he fits just fine. Also, related to engineering thing, there are quite a few people in the trumpet section who are in engineering fields, so I guess video games and music and also engineering are all very overlapping forms of autism in our brains, I guess.
Sounds about right.
Specifically if you play the trumpet.
Yeah, I guess. And video game music specifically. This is such a cool little diorama. So before I've kind of just had the bio lizard sitting on my dresser for a while, and it's nice to have like a dedicated little actual area for things to stand in for display, and just having like an actual visible location for them to stand and not just on the back of the bio lizard. That's cool. It's nice for little action poses and all that, but also the bio lizard is also dusty. Damn, did I really let him dust anything? He's very sweet, but also I think
She's not nearly as thorough with the dusting as our old cleaning lady, because I think our previous cleaning lady was used to used to us growing up with Legos in the room, so she would dust everything. And because
Man, you guys got a cleaning lady?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insane.
yeah,
Rich white boy.
yeah, it's mostly just like minor stuff every other week, but it is definitely a rich white boy privilege thing.
But I also just have so much fucking dusty shit stays lying around all the time in my room anyway. I did not dust enough in college. There would be dust everywhere.
Yeah.
Len, you went with the infinitely harder option.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I don't know what to do now. It's late. I don't want to start something else, but this was fun. I like building Legos. Turns out.
Lego!
Who could have fucking guessed?
Like,
Is
like,
this
you
true?
enjoy playing with your toys?
I do. Got all my little Lego friends here. Not you. Lego enemy.
What's wrong with Egg Robo?
I was gonna say he's holding Cucky hostage, but no. He's holding-
I think Cucky's holding Egg Robo hostage.
This is also not Cucky, this is fuck, what's the
He's
pig?
got a frame, so I can't see.
Oh shit. It's the pig. Picky?
Yeah, I think.
Picky, yeah.
Yes,
Yachi,
Len, Cucky.
no. I do love that Cucky does not fail to make Quark laugh every single time.
It's so good! It's so funny!
It's definitely one of those things that they just did not think through in the localization process. This is a weird question, actually, but was that a word for a while, or is that a modern
Probably.
term?
It is an old-timey word that just got rediscovered recently.
Okay.
Like, cuckold
It's short-
is a long
yeah.
word, but the shortening to cuck is new.
I think we should do that more, honestly. Just unearth old language, like, terms, and just shorten them to be weird and hip and new. Stop that. Stop that.
Get some help.
Undo.
Stop it.
Get some help. Genuinely love.
According to
the,
Wikipedia, you know what an alternate term for cuckold is?
Oh no.
Wittol.
Whittle?
Wittol. Wittol.
Oh my
Whittle.
god.
Aww.
Can we get Whittle
Did
in the
Whittle
public
baby
consciousness?
get cuckold?
Okay,
Shit's
ending
so
stream.
ass.
End stream.
And get us out of here.
This is a great
How
time.
did we get onto this?
I'll catch you on Saturday for my obscure horror game stream. That bit is not going to pay off, I swear to God. Good night.
Good night.